In absolute darkness, thousands of kilometers from any prying eyes, the world of intelligence unfolds its darkest schemes, as if events were painted on a hidden canvas only the chosen can see. Here begins our story. A harsh ring cut through the silence of Station Shade, a covert operations center masked by reinforced concrete. Layla, head of field communications, lifted the handset with a trembling hand, then steeled her expression. Phase 1 is live. Report. The target departs the capital in 3 hours. He's flying to a neighboring state. Security is tight, checkpoints closed, local assets are ready to facilitate escape. Surveillance is active, tracking every move. Command center is coordinating all units. Communications are encrypted, ensuring secure transmission. Final preparations are underway. Very well, let the game begin. In an adjacent dim room, a three-dimensional map pulsed with soft lights, displaying runways, taxiways, and secret checkpoints. A small analytical team monitored every movement, recalculating plans by the second. It was a battle fought both on paper and in reality. On a floating display, the intruder Kareem materialized in infrared. Clad in a black tactical jumpsuit and night vision gear strapped to his brow, he carried logbooks from his days in the Aerial Intelligence Corps. He descended silently onto the tarmac, each step precise and measured. His objective: seize a black briefcase from the target, documents that could compromise national security. Kareem, approaching from the north side. Unbeknownst to him, a guard inside the terminal, a lieutenant in plainclothes, braced himself, gun at the ready, sensing a swarm of mystery closing in. Nora, the encryption specialist, sat before a massive electronic console awash in scrolling hexadecimal. This is a timestamp 4 minutes to take off. Amidst the chaos, Rami enacted Operation Mercury, a deceptive maneuver designed to outsmart the enemy forces. The operation was meticulously planned, with every detail accounted for to ensure its success. He dispatched a decoy team to the secondary airport under a fabricated identity, creating a convincing diversion. The decoy team, composed of highly trained undercover agents, moved with precision and stealth, blending seamlessly into the night. Meanwhile, Kareem, the key operative, slipped through the real target's route undetected. His movements were calculated and deliberate, avoiding detection at every turn. The nighttime cityscape provided the perfect cover for his covert mission. Enemy surveillance chased shadows on their monitors, their attention diverted by the decoy team's activities. The surveillance operators, stationed in a dimly lit room, were fixated on the false leads, unaware of the true threat slipping past their defenses. The high-tech surveillance equipment was bombarded with electromagnetic interference and false transmissions, further obscuring the real movements. The enemy, confident in their technological prowess, never suspected the true movement hidden behind layers of deception. Operation Mercury was a masterclass in strategic misdirection, showcasing the brilliance and ingenuity of Rami and his team. On one of the monitors, Rami spotted a fleeting image, an obscured face captured by a camera hidden in the target's briefcase. The image was grainy, almost ghost-like, but it was enough to send a chill down his spine. He had been chasing shadows for years, and this was the closest he had ever come to a tangible lead. The briefcase, a seemingly innocuous object, had become a vessel of secrets, holding within it the key to a decade-old mystery. Rami, could that be the man who killed my father 10 years ago? The question echoed in his mind, a haunting refrain that had driven him to the edge of obsession. Every clue, every lead, had brought him back to this moment. The photograph he held was worn and faded, but the eyes staring back at him were unmistakable. They were the eyes of a man who had seen too much, done too much. Rami's heart raced as he pondered the implications. There was no room for hesitation. Betrayal was the gravest crime in this clandestine world. In the dimly lit room, the tactical team huddled together, their faces etched with determination. They knew the stakes were high, and any misstep could be fatal. Trust was a rare commodity, and loyalty was tested at every turn. As they laid out their plan, the weight of their mission pressed heavily upon them. Rami knew that this was his chance to finally uncover the truth and bring justice to his father's memory. The path ahead was fraught with danger, but he was ready to face it head-on. The target finally landed at an abandoned military airfield. A vast, dome-shaped hangar awaited, its walls adorned with cold insignias. In the center stood a steel table surrounded by luxurious chairs. Mr. Ayad, information is more powerful than money or armies, Layla observed through covert cameras, every detail recorded but every actor unseen. Question by question, Ayad revealed deeper conspiracies, secret alliances between intelligence agencies, operations that could ignite wars or forge peace. Reaching into his briefcase, he smiled wryly. Ayad, this was merely your test. The real dossier lies on the northern shore, where river meets sea. In the war room, Rami gathered Layla, Nora, and Kareem. Rami, the target has drawn our map anew. The northern shore route escapes all electronic eyes. It relies on human surveillance. We must activate our local network immediately and share intel through unbreakable channels. Encrypted messages shot skyward via satellite uplinks as the adversary spun ever tighter webs of uncertainty. Beyond the hush of fields where river meets sea lies a world shrouded in mystery and whispers. The northern shore is not just a place, it is a realm where the elements converge, creating a tapestry of secrets waiting to be unraveled. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the tranquil waters, one can almost hear the ancient tales carried by the wind. The true secret lay buried beneath ripples and reeds. Here, in the murky depths, the past intertwines with the present, holding stories of forgotten times. The reeds sway gently, as if whispering the secrets of those who once walked these lands. Submerged objects, relics of a bygone era, lie in wait, each with a story to tell, each a piece of the puzzle that forms the northern shore's enigmatic history. Tomorrow, a new race begins. Paths will cross, destinies will intertwine. As the first light of dawn breaks, illuminating the fields, it heralds the start of a new chapter. The intersecting paths are not just physical trails, but symbolic of the choices and decisions that will shape the future. Each step taken on these paths is a step towards an unknown destiny, a journey filled with challenges and opportunities. Loyalties will shift, and cards will be dealt again. In the dim light, shadowy figures make deals, their faces obscured by the darkness. Each handshake, each exchange, is a move in a larger game, a game where trust is a rare commodity, and alliances are as fleeting as the shadows. The stakes are high, and every decision could tip the balance, altering the course of events in unforeseen ways. Who will clutch the final thread? In this intricate web of intrigue, the final thread holds the key to unraveling the mystery. The hand that grasps it wields immense power, capable of changing the fate of many. The mysterious figure, shrouded in secrecy, holds an object of great significance, a piece of the puzzle that could unlock the truth. But who will be the one to seize it? And what will they do with this newfound power? Who will pay the steepest price when the curtain finally falls? In the shadowed alleys, where danger lurks at every corner, the cost of failure is high. The contemplative face, hidden in the shadows, reflects the weight of the decisions to be made. Every choice has consequences, and some will pay dearly. As the final act approaches, the true cost of the game will be revealed, and the price of victory will be steep. Because in this shadowed world, nothing is as it seems. The silhouette against the cityscape is a reminder that in the urban jungle, appearances can be deceiving. The shadowed environment is a playground for those who thrive in the dark, where every move is calculated and every action has a hidden motive. In this world, trust is a luxury and deception is the norm. Strategy is the key to victory, and only the brave dare lift the veil to glimpse the game's final move. The intense eyes behind the mask reveal a determination to see the game through to the end. Lifting the veil in the dark room is an act of courage, a willingness to face the unknown. In this game of shadows, only the brave will uncover the final move, the decisive action that will determine the outcome. The Northern Shore is a place of mystery where the brave and the cunning will find their destiny.